Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily QQQ report for Friday, January 7th, 2022. Before I jump into the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like each and every time you do watch the daily QQQ report. It does help out a lot with the search engine results we get. The more likes you get, the algorithms then put you at the top of the list, if you will, when anybody goes to search, daily QQQ or QQQ analysis or Nasdaq-100, so forth and so on. And subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. It'll provide you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel. That includes the daily QQQ report, the daily SPY report, the weekly IWM, the weekly DIA. You know the story. Please subscribe. You won't regret it. The content that you'll receive, you'll be notified of early on when it's most relevant. Let's jump to the charts for the QQQ. This is all really daily charts, and I'm backtracking here a little bit just to show you that, on Tuesday we did have the sell signal. I called it at the time a 2 to 3 week sell signal. It's been about 2 to 3 days, and we are closing in on our targeted support of 374.77. So it's more like, I'm assuming by the end of next week, maybe today, if we continue holding below that 387.83 5/8 Fibonacci retracement, AB, which is the December low against the recent high from about a week and a half ago. We came close to testing that actually on Thursday. It is still able to contain daily buying pressures, and below which we just might test 374.77 today. I'd say over the next couple of days anyway, so long as we continue trading below 387.83. 374.77, that targeted support, is really the start of a zone of narrowing long-term support down to 368.76, that long-term channel bottom coming up and intersecting 374.77, that channel bottom over the next week and a half. It can absorb selling through February trade, and from there we can turn back up, retest the low 400 area highs or higher over the weeks to follow. Now, I want to let you know, and I don't see this happening anytime soon, but you never know, if, say, by the end of next week, we do close below that 368.76 formation, then we have a meaningful sell signal through the rest of January and into February. I'm going to say, with present volatility, I would expect volatility to continue to expand if we close below 368.76. I'm going to say that's a 3 to 5 week objective, down to 320.01, and that, if tested, 320.01 in the next month or two. And once again, I don't have it as an objective unless we close below 368.76. But if we do test 320.01, it is suited, if you will, to contain selling through 2022. And from there, we can turn higher and retest those all-time highs from a month and a half, 2 months ago, within a matter of a half a year or so. I'm just sort of guessing. I'm painting kind of the broad brushstroke here. But once again, not a target unless we close below 368.76. Until then, that 368.76 to 74.77 area, narrowing every single day, able to absorb mid to longer term selling pressures. And we may well see that here soon. Let's take a look at the support and resistance for today. I showed you that 387.83 Fibonacci. That is our ceiling for the day. Can contain daily highs, and I say there below which that 374.77 formation is expected over the next 2 to 3 days. Now, on the way down, 380.69 once again can contain intraday selling. We broke that a bit. I can't remember the exact low. It was actually 380.13 on Thursday. So, it is there, still able to contain intraday selling pressures. We could trade inside the 380.69 to 387.83 area for a good part of the day. But if we break 380.69, especially by midday or so, I think there is the chance that by the closing bell, we may well test that 374.77 level, which once again, the start of a zone of support, narrowing ever so gradually down to 368.76 that can contain selling through February trade. Now, upside today, if we push or open above 387.83, 392.36 is likely, and if we close today above 387.83, I think we should then rally back to that 397.60 formation within several days. Tuesday, Wednesday is what I'm thinking. If we close above 387.83, 397.60, able to contain buying on a daily basis at least. I'm a little gun shy with 397.60 because of the fact, first of all, that it failed ultimately a few days ago. That we tested it amply much of last week and early this week. We slipped below it, closed below it a bit. It's just, I'm not crazy about it as a level to sort of stick your neck out and sell into through next week, but it may well perform that way. I'm just letting you know it is still a valid channel structure. It becomes a 2 to 3 day target. If we close today above 387.83, it can contain daily buying pressures, and more importantly, it is the point from my perspective to settle above for indicating the more meaningful 404.55 channel top, and that is our upward pivot point into later January and early February if settled above. Until then, 404.55, if tested, say between now and the end of next week, can absorb buying on a weekly basis. From there, we could fall back into later January, certainly. But closing above 404.55, and I'm just sort of painting the longer term outlook here, would then indicate bullish continuation over the following 2 to 3 weeks to the 426.18 long-term channel top, where we could top out through February, possibly longer, fall off from there in the weeks to follow, and inversely, if settled above 426.18, would indicate longer-term bullish continuation into Q2. We are a long way from that right now. I'll leave you with the support and resistance. Just to reiterate, we remain heavy today below 387.83, or at least into next week. Today, 380.69 in reach. If we break it, 374.77, that targeted support in reach today. And once again, if we push above 387.83, 392.36 is likely. And if we close above 387.83, we should short cover our way up to 396.60 over the next several days. And that's really all that needs to be said for Friday's Daily Triple Q report. Please click like and subscribe. I appreciate it very much. I will be back Sunday afternoon for Monday's Daily Triple Q report. You have a great weekend, and we will talk soon.